Hello everyone and welcome into a live stream. We're finally back with the Reiki energy healing. For today, we are doing a combination, of course. We are first starting off with our community Reiki for empowerment and motivation. So maybe you've already been feeling that energy as you've been sitting here relaxing in the live stream, or you've been feeling the emotional releases in order for you to then introduce a lot more of that empowerment or motivation energy. For those of you who do not know who I am, hello, my name is Melody Unique, but I also go by Mystique Awakening here on the internet. I am an energy healer and a spiritual mentor. In the next half of the live stream, we are going to get into personal healing sessions. So if you have been in need of a Reiki healing session, now is your time to get in line. That way, when we continue doing the community Reiki, you are going to start having a line forming, and then we get to that point, we're going to go ahead and just ease on into everyone's individuals. So if you have an area of concern in your health, maybe you are suffering from migraines, and maybe you just got out of surgery, maybe you're going into surgery, maybe you're someone who has a lot of tummy troubles or anxiety, then let me know what that area of concern is in health. Maybe you have an area of concern in wealth, in your career, you're looking to get into a new field or industry, maybe you're wanting a raise or promotion, or you're looking for some extra income and feelings of abundance and reassurance, then make sure that you're letting me know what that manifestation or area of concern is. Or even relationships. So if you're dealing with some heartbreak right now, maybe you're looking to find your new love interest, or even just cultivate a new group of friends or network for business, let me know what those manifestations or areas of concerns are regarding your relationship. So how do you get in line for a mini Reiki session when we get into them? You can go to the link in my bio right now and then hit mini Reiki session, and then the form will get you in line. For those of you who have never been on one of my live streams before, let me see who the newbies are. Let me get a star. Any star emoji if you guys are new here. I want to let you know how we do these mini Reiki sessions, and then of course we're going to get back into the regularly scheduled community Reiki. So how we do these mini healing sessions is, of course, you submit that form, you get in line with my Reiki and with my intuition. I tap into your individual energy, so that time is for you and you only. No one else gets the Reiki energy healing that I am sending to you and you only. I then go ahead and scan your energy centers. I focus on the 7 main energy centers, starting from the root to the sacral, the solar plexus, heart space, throat, third eye, and crown, and let you know if I'm finding any major blockages. We don't have time to heal every single one of those. That's more of a 1 hour long session. But for the mini Reiki session, I pinpoint those areas of concern that are blocking you or impacting you the most, and then begin the healing process through there. I will also let you know any messages that are here from your spiritual team, so your higher self, your ancestors, your past lives, source, universal energy, whatever it is, or just have some clarity and insights based off of your energy of what to focus on to maintain the healing work that we're doing in the session. So if you've watched me before and you love my Reiki videos, but you've never actually had a one-on-one Reiki session, this is a perfect introduction. If you have had many Reiki sessions with me before, or maybe you're in one of my programs, this is a great way for you to maintain the healing work that we will be doing. So that is my spiel. I promise not to talk your head off too much today. I'm going to reserve my voice for the meantime, for the most of the live stream, until we get into those mini Reiki sessions. So sit back, enjoy. If you have questions, go ahead and pop them in. Otherwise, if you're feeling this energy, please go ahead and share some energy with me back. I love the trade. I love the energetic exchange. So share the live stream, like the live stream, send a little rose or a little gift if you feel so inclined, or even just give me a follow so we can continue the healing journey together. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a deep breath in through the nose. Have it reach down to the belly, and from the belly out through the mouth. Good. Let's go ahead and shake off the day. In through the nose, down to the belly, and out through the mouth. Don't be scared to make some noise. Allow yourself some grace and time to release in through the nose. And again, out through the mouth. Let it all go, shake it off. Continue breathing like that at your own pace while you are adjusting your posture. So if you want to receive the Reiki energy, the best, like the most effective way that you can do that is allowing yourself to sit up tall and straight from your root all the way up to your crown. Take your shoulders, roll them up, back, and down so that they're laying nicely in their socket. You can roll them a couple ways, like backwards or even frontwards until you feel comfy. Unclench your jaw by separating your teeth. Place your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Relax all the muscles of the face, all the muscles of the shoulders, all the way down to your fingertips and your toes. Make sure that your feet are planted nicely and firmly on the ground. But if you are laying down, you can even bend your knees a little bit or give yourself a bolster underneath your knees so that your spine is all the way straight. Again, from root to crown. Continue breathing. And exhale. Continue breathing. And exhale. This time is for you to relax, to restore some of that energy that feels depleted and drained. This time is for you to tap into your emotional body, release what is stagnant or stuck within you, and create some space for more empowerment and motivation. So here we go. Let's get started. Keep breathing. If you are feeling this energy so far, go ahead and leave me a palm tree emoji in the chat. Remember to keep breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Happy birthday! If you know me, you know I love birthdays, so gotta shout out the birthday. For those of you who have just joined in, hello. My name is Melody Unique, but I also go by Mystique Awakening. I am an energy healer and spiritual mentor, and right now we are doing Reiki for the collective, for the community, for empowerment and motivation. So come on in, take a deep breath. In a moment here, we are going to get into individual healing sessions. So if you would like a mini Reiki session right here, right now, super instant gratification, I'm able to tap into your energy, see what the blockages are that are preventing you from having success or positivity in your health, in your wealth, or even in your relationships. And then I'll give you some resources to maintain the healing work that we're doing after the session. So first come, first serve. I only have about 5 spots today, so make sure that you are filling in by going to the link in my bio, clicking mini Reiki session, and let me know what your area of concern or manifestation is, and we'll get started in just a little bit. How is everyone feeling so far? Let me know in the chat. All of the information about the mini Reiki sessions can be found through the link in my bio. Sunflower, if you get in line right now, you'll be the first, so I wouldn't worry about that at all. Happy birthday. We are currently listening to Native American flute music. You can type in any playlist in any search engine and find a lot of this music there. If you are feeling this energy, go ahead and share some back with me. Let me know how you're feeling in the chat. Share this live stream, like this live stream, or even give me a follow if you're not already, to continue our healing journey together. Keep on breathing in through the nose, deep down to the belly. Use that diaphragm to exhale out through the mouth. Hi, Kiara. Hi, Chelsea. I didn't see you were in here. Hi, best friend. Everyone say hi, Breezy. Best friend just entered in the chat. Always gotta shout out the besties. Everyone take a deep breath in, the biggest inhale that you've had so far. See how long you can stretch it out. Hold. Keep holding, keep holding, keep holding. And exhale. Good, 2 more just like that. Inhale. Stretch it out. Hold. You got it. Hold. Exhale. Good. One last one. Inhale. Hold. Smile through the pain. No pain. Just smile through it though. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I don't think I've seen a galaxy before. That one was cool. I love seeing all the funny ones. One time somebody put a cowboy hat on me and I just about lost it. A little cowboy hat and a mustache when I was over in Texas. I lost it. That was a good day. All right, everybody. we are going to transition now into mini Reiki healing sessions. And before some of you leave, because we're no longer doing the community Reiki, I beg for you to stay. And I'm going to say to stay because there are some very juicy insights that I love it. Sorry, you distracted me, but I had to. It's so funny. I don't know. I'm a child, but it makes me laugh every time. But I beg for you to stay because there are some really good insights that you get. You literally get free advice, free support, and by listening to other people's energy, by listening to what other people have going on in their lives, you can actually take some of the gems that I will be sharing and implement them into your own life. So if you came onto this live stream because you love the relaxing feeling of Reiki, allow yourself to do yourself a favor and maintain the healing that we're doing today by listening to some of the advice and the resources that I have to offer to others. And if you're like, well, I like this Reiki healing so much and it's just for the community, I want to see how it's going to feel individually, then definitely give it a try if you have not already. If it's been a while and you're like, hey, Mystique, you haven't been online for quite some time and I'm really in need of some healing, then let's go ahead and have a little bit of a checkup maintenance session to see what your energy is doing at this time. I will say that every single thing that you are experiencing externally has something to do with what's going on internally. So if you're trying to manifest something and it's not going your way, or you see yourself running into the same problem over and over and over again, stop trying to address the situation externally where you have zero control and address what's going on with you internally. Everything that you can see in this reality or anything that you are trying to manifest is only 20% action / strategy and 80% energy. So if you feel like you've been trying and efforting your way into the reality that you desire, but nothing is working, chances are you're doing about 80% or more of the action and just a very little bit of the energy work that's truly needed. So we're going to get into some of these one-on-one sessions. Let's see who we have here first. Kiara, I have to run an errand, but I have this playing. Can I still buy while I'm shopping and stuff? Yeah, Kiara, absolutely. Do you have a healing on your channel for eczema? I do not have one specifically for eczema, Rose, but if you would like to have a mini Reiki session, I'm definitely able to target that for you and see what we can do energetically to bring some healing and attention to that area of the skin and whatever it is that's causing that issue. Typically, it has a lot to do with stress or some trapped emotion or energy that is pretty much the root cause of any sort of illness or disease that one can have, or even just ailment. And so for you, we can definitely do a mini Reiki session on that since I don't have one already available for you. All right. Pardon me. Let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so we have Taylor here. All right, Taylor, so let's go ahead and tap right on in. Your area of concern is lack of motivation. You joined the perfect live stream for that. Can't get started on anything, possibly a self-worth issue being linked to productivity as well. Okay, so we're already targeting that solar plexus energy center of ours. So that's probably a really good thing to know first off and like off the bat, because a lot of motivation issues do stem from the lower 3 energy centers, solar plexus being a big contributor. So with that being said, let's go ahead and tap in, breathe. You can book through the link in my bio, and excuse me, I have to cough again. Allow me to release the way that I need to with no judgment. I just came off of like a whole entire week of recovering, and I do feel literally so much better. But of course, some things linger, and this is me shaking off the rust, getting back into a live stream and healing after so much rest. So thank you for giving me some grace, even though it doesn't sound the best. All right, so Taylor, I'm gonna have you consent out loud or in your head or in the chat. Sit up tall and straight. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Biggest things I'm sensing for you. Solar plexus is talking to me, but that's not the loudest one right now, but I do feel it physically a lot, so we'll get into that in a moment. I do sense a lot of overactivity in the heart space, a lot of pain actually in the heart space. I'm sensing physical pain. If this is not manifested as a shortness of breath or random shooting, stabbing pains in the heart, it's definitely still in the energetic form. But I am sensing that shortness of breath. I'm sensing a lot of anxiety. I'm sensing a lot of tension in the chest space for you. I also saw something going on in the third eye. And the message is not being revealed just yet. So we're going to work on those other energy centers first and then see what's going on in the third eye. I feel like there's some sort of message from spirit that is trying to be conveyed, but looks like we have to go and touch on the other energy centers first. So solar plexus is blocked. So that's definitely a little bit of that productivity. And yes, the self-worth. I see the self-worth like issues coming up through the back of your neck, and so that is really showing me too that whatever it is that you are going through, whatever it is that you are sensing that you're lacking, so if it's the lack of productivity, the lack of self-esteem, if it's the lack of seeing success, or if you feel like there's a lack of resources available to you, or there's a lack of progress in your life, I see that you continue to tell yourself the same stories about it over and over and over again. I don't sense that you are speaking a lot of negativity out. Like I don't sense that it's actually coming out of your mouth. Like I don't feel that you're venting too much about the lack of productivity. I think it's a little bit more of like an inner dialogue situation. But at the same time, here's where the third eye comes in. You are believing so many illusions and lies about yourself. That's what it is. Okay, so that makes sense. We have to kind of start from the solar plexus to get that message out, but you are believing so many illusions, so many lies. So in this time that we're here together and we're doing this healing for you, I really want you to relax as much as possible. Whatever starts to come up right now in the session or even after the session, the Reiki energy is still going to last within your system for about 10 days afterwards. So even though we're doing the session right now, you're going to still feel the benefits for at least 10 days. I want you to, whenever that illusion or lie or self-concept that does not actually resonate with the truth and the whole of you, whatever that comes up, I want you to allow yourself to expel that. And you can expel that through humming, you can expel that through singing, you can expel that through shaking, you can expel that through just your breath. But it's definitely time to face whatever those illusions are and not just have them keep cycling in your head. Give them an exit point, and it seems like your throat wants to be that exit point, so we're going to allow your throat to do that. So if again you want to inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth, that's a great way for you to do that. And if you feel like humming, singing, whatever it is, yawning, coughing, things like that are also emotional releases to help you. But be very conscious moving forward and aware of those storylines that you're telling yourself. And if it's time to rewrite the story that you have of yourself, I'm going to give you that resource. It's a free workshop that I made many months ago that walks you through the exact steps of how to rewrite your life story so that you can identify with a new version of you and have that new version be someone who is confident in their steps moving forward and being productive, so on and so forth. So let's go ahead and actually get started with the healing, but I had to get that spiel out of the way and get those spirit guide messages to you as quickly as possible. So I'm going to have you take your shoulders, roll them up, back, and down. You can take your palms and just face them up on your lap as we're doing the healing. Keep on breathing. You got this. is definitely time to tap into the fire element within you. It's very activating energy. It's also great at destroying or breaking apart any energetic debris that is stuck or stagnant within your being. And so thinking about that solar plexus, that is where we hold the fire in our body. And since you are experiencing a blockage there at this time, allowing yourself to commune more with the element of fire, or even do some sort of smoke cleanse to help you again break apart that stagnant energy and get more momentum going in your life, will definitely boost the energy that is there in the solar plexus and help you recalibrate your energy back to its natural and normal state, where motivation is not even an issue anymore, and you are allowing yourself to step into new roles or new actions with confidence, with security, with assurance. I want you to take your hands, rub them together, blow into them 3 times. Place them on the back of your neck, just like this. Allow yourself to breathe in, focusing on the heat between your palms and the back of your neck. Exhale out loudly through your mouth. Do 3 breaths just like that. You can whisper to yourself, I will speak confidently about who I am. I will speak confidently about who I am. I will speak confidently about who I am. When those 3 breaths are over, you can release your hands, place them back on your lap, palms facing up. The overactivity in the heart space is from overwhelm, just a lot of pressure, responsibility, expectation, and also the anxiety accumulating in there as well. I feel like the anxiety really presents itself within your being, in that chest, in that heart space. Allow yourself to feel the emotions that are true for you. It's okay to have emotions that don't feel so good. They're only not going to feel so good for just a little bit of time if you know how to actually process and filter them through your being. But if you're holding on to those belief systems, it's going to add more fuel to those negative emotions, and they will keep resurfacing and spiraling within you without an exit if you do not let it have an exit. It does take some time to reprogram the mind and to reprogram your belief system, but it doesn't take any time at all, truly. It takes maybe a little bit of time to actually feel your emotions fully. So whether it's here right now in this process as you're breathing here and healing here with me, or if it's afterwards, the next 10 days while this Reiki is still doing its work and magic on you, give yourself that grace, give yourself that kindness, because emotion is just energy in motion. So if you are looking to manifest more success for yourself, then allow yourself to use that energy in motion wisely. Good. I'm going to have you take in 4 more breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, at your own pace. The element of water is also calling out to you at this time. I would, however, start with a couple smoke cleanses and tapping into the element of fire first, and then work on the element of water. If you work on water cleansing and emotional releases, it's always important to work on emotional releases, but you can do that with fire as well. But if you add too much water right now with the overactivity that's going on in the heart space, again, emotions are very much like water. If you add too much water in right now, it's just going to overwhelm you more. And so we want to actually activate a little bit more of that fire energy before we incorporate more water energy. I'm going to have you breathe in one last time and exhale. I'm going to close you out. Beautiful. So let me explain a little bit more about the elements and then also give you a little bit of a bonus for your birthday. So when we talk about using the elements, we have all 5 elements in our being. It's what makes us up and what makes up everything else as well that is alive. So the 5 elements are earth, fire, water, air, and spirit. And when we don't have proper balance within those elements within ourselves, that's when we also start to feel out of balance, out of harmony. We're not feeling as peaceful, as blissful, or even as purposeful or powerful as we need to, or as we deserve to, and as what is normal to us naturally. So in order for you to balance those elements within you, tune into, tap into, use those elements to cleanse yourself. And so I do have a video called Protect Your Energy that shows you how to cleanse your energy using all 5 of those elements. That is an option for you, and I'm going to link that in an email after today's session. But I also do have the Beyond Balance program, which is a great way for you for the next 30 days to maintain the healing work that we're doing in today's session. And so there I go over the physical body, emotional body, mental body, and spiritual body for you. What the most important thing I think for you is, probably 2 of them, is the emotional body and then the mental body. I feel like you getting your head and your heart in the same space, but also infusing a lot more confidence in all of the plans that you make and all of the actions that you take is going to get you to that desired outcome, where not only productivity is going to be something that is easy for you and you no longer have to manifest more productivity, you're actually going to see the fruits of your labor and be very content with the fruits of your labor. Because when you are energetically trying to manifest something or achieve something and you're taking action from a place of doubt, worry, lack, or fear, then you're just going to manifest more of that doubt, worry, lack, and fear with whatever outcome it is that you have produced. And so if you're looking to manifest more success in certain areas of your life, and I can only assume maybe it's in business or passion projects because you touched on motivation and productivity, then make sure that you are infusing with your actions a more peaceful, balanced, and harmonious way of being. And so that's what Beyond Balance helps you with. There's a whole bunch of things that that program helps you with, but I'm going to leave it at that to not overwhelm you with information at this time. And because it is your birthday, I am definitely able to cut the price in half for you for the next 24 hours, give you some time to think about it if you would like to join in on that program. And if not, that's totally fine. We can always wait till next time, do a couple more mini sessions in between until you feel like you're ready. But that is a great program if you're looking for more maintenance and to regulate your nervous system and manifest with a little bit more power and potency. So that's what I have for you, Taylor. Thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energy on your birthday. Such a special day for you. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day and make sure that you come on back. All right, so who resonates with Taylor's energy healing session? Go ahead and let me know if there is something that I said that really spoke to you. If there is something similar that you're going through, definitely share it. Let us know. Kiara, you are next. Yes, I got you covered. And I'm gonna have to cough again, so sorry guys. Close your ears. It wasn't that bad that time. Okay, let me log in over here now. For those of you who have just joined in, hello. Let's see what I want you to send me. Send me a little gem. Send me that little blue diamond gem. If you have just joined in on this live stream at this moment, it is good to see you here. Thanks for tapping in. Thanks for having some curiosity if you're new. Is this what I... No, that's wrong, right? Is that right? Should be right. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Hey, hello everyone. Hi. We have Liz, user 769, la 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 la. Karina, hello. E.T., Abigail, Tarzi, Sandy, hi, welcome in, welcome in. My name is Melody Unique. I'm an energy healer and a spiritual mentor, and what you just saw was a mini Reiki healing session. So if you would like to get in line for your own mini Reiki healing session, where I get to tap into your energy, see what's blocked, help you heal it right here, right now, and then give you resources and materials to maintain the healing that we're doing today, then definitely sign up. It is first come, first serve. I only have a couple spots open, so if you want to make sure that you're getting in here on the live, you definitely can. Even if you sign up and for whatever reason I'm unable to do it right here on the live stream, or you gotta hop off of the live, then we can definitely still do your healing session. It's just going to be sent to you via email afterwards, okay? So no worries if you're like, oh man, I can only get, the mini session when she's on live. That is untrue. I do mini sessions all the time. If you just sign up, you're going to get guaranteed that you're going to get one. So let's see what we got going on real quick. Just reading some of these comments before we get started on Kiara's Reiki healing session. I resonated insanely the physical blockages and the mental emotional turbulence. Absolutely. Thank you so much for sharing that, Anahi. All right, Kiara. Kiara, what is your intention? Do you have a specific area of concern or manifestation? We're still not manifesting that one other thing, remember. So we gotta choose something else. Gotta choose something else for now. Whatever I feel. Okay, we can definitely do that. Where do I go to join next? If you want to get in line for a mini Reiki healing session, go to the link in my bio and click mini Reiki session. You're like, yes, I'm letting you choose what's next or what's best. All right, Kiara. So I'm going to have you consent out loud in your head or even in the chat. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. First things first, which is just like bit of a side note, I'm not sure if you've been using a lot of rose quartz or amethyst, but I see that energy around you. If you have not been using those crystals, then definitely it's time to make sure that you have some by your bedside. I'm seeing like having it right by your head. That can help protect you just mentally and spiritually, but also it will infuse more positive thoughts in your mind as well. These crystals do amazing things and they amplify a lot of energies, but with specifically those pink and purple energies, they do such a good job at protecting you right now. So protecting you and your mind and your thoughts and your beliefs, but also protecting you from any sort of like external factors as well. So if you have been maybe feeling lately people talking about you or anything like that, or you're just feeling that your environment is not very conducive to the peace that you are manifesting for yourself and that you're creating for yourself, then make sure to use those elements. I know that you're already doing your grounding, you're doing the energy cleansing and things like that. So this is a nice little bonus. I always like to make sure that whenever I'm working with my clients, I don't always say, get crystals first thing. I used to before I learned better, before I knew better. Now I focus more on energy cleanse yourself, strengthen your energetic field, and then you can use the accessory or the additional tool of a crystal. And right now it seems like that's a perfect thing for you, just to kind of boost you a little bit more so you don't feel like you're taking on the whole entire bulk of energy cleansing yourself all the time and protecting your peace all the time. You can allow the crystal to have that intention and take care of it for you, so you're always feeling that like 24/7 kind of protection. So that's what I'm sensing first and foremost, and I'm definitely sensing that protection up here for the top 3 energy centers that you got going on. What else am I sensing for you? Your solar plexus is doing so much better, and I'm very happy for you because I know that's been something that we've been working on for a really long time now, and so I'm very, very happy. I'll just do a little bit of energy work there, but it doesn't need too much at this time. Sacral energy is also flowing really, really nice with energy. There's a couple things I can clean up there, but nothing too crazy. But those are the 2 energy centers that I'm seeing beaming a lot for you right now, which is great. Let me see. getting a little bit more grounded into earth. And I know that we say grounding all the time. When I say it this time though, it's not just that skin to earth contact. It is a little bit you of being more present in the present moment, being more aware in the present moment, handling what you're handling in the present moment, and not allowing your mind to constantly think of future things. Not just that one manifestation that we have in the works, but just in life in general. I feel like you're planning a lot lately. I feel like you have manifested a lot lately. And so it's definitely time to bring some of that energy back into where you are here and now, so that you can enjoy where you are here and now and not feel like you're waiting for something to come, not feel like you're waiting for the grass to get greener or waiting for any opportunity or possibility or anything like that. Even if it has just been like something that you're unaware of, it's time to reel back some of that power and some of that energy of yours into the present moment, because that's where you have the most power. That's where you have the most potential. And so really rooting down. And so things also like, if you can bring some more permanency into your life as well, I'm sensing that is something that can just better the quality of your life for whatever reason. Your spirit guides are letting me know this. Also, I'm sensing right here around the left breast for you, a little bit of like pain. I'm not sure if that's actual physical pain that you're experiencing at this time, or maybe you've had some soreness, some tenderness around that area. I would actually suggest doing an egg cleanse and really working in on this area. That can also help to prevent any sort of breast cancer. Not saying that you have that, just saying that massaging that area and using an egg to cleanse that area as well will help to move a lot of the energies here, keep it circulating, and so that you are remaining healthy in this area, because we do hold so much tension as women right underneath the armpit and right here on the sides of our breasts. So just some things to think about as well in the future. It is also on the right side as well. So the right side is more of that masculine energy as well. So you could also be discharging a lot of the traumas that you've experienced in your relationships when it comes to men, and it could just be accumulating here. These are, just little things that I have picked up from my training and from my experience. Not saying that it's for sure these things. It could literally just be like you hit yourself on accident and you have some sort of physical impact, but I'm really sensing it's more so energetic. And if anything, just massaging that area, doing an egg cleanse will have you feeling a lot better. So that's primarily what I'm sensing for you. Not too much on the energy centers, but your spirit guides really wanted me to hone in on the message of you bringing more roots into where you are right now, bringing more permanency into where you are right now. Maybe it's also time for some sort of ritual where you bury something. Like, I'm getting really like anchoring into where you are at this time, being very happy with where you are at this time, enjoying where you are at this time. It could also mean too that since we do have some things working for us manifestation wise that we know are coming our way, this could be kind of like a little last hurrah of this version of you or this point in time in your journey. So I feel like a lot of us, not just you, but a lot of us can really look forward to some things going on in the future. And so we're like, so excited for that, that like we forget like, hey, the person that we are here right now needs some love too. The person that we are here right now has done so much. Like, take some time as we are reaching for that next thing and allowing that to come into our space to give ourselves the reward that we need and the acknowledgement that we need right here and right now. So those are the really strong messages coming from your spirit guides. But since we haven't spoken in a while, it seems like those messages really needed to come through. And these could also be confirmation. But those were loud. Those are very loud topics and energies. So let's go ahead and actually get to the healing portion. Thanks for listening to me go on my spiel. We're going to have you breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. We're going to do just a little bit of an overall energetic field cleanup. And then we will go and tap into some regular energy center cleansings. I'm not really sensing too many blockages right here, right now for you, which is great news because we have been working a lot together recently. So nothing is like alarming at this time. So we'll just do a really good maintenance check for you, regulate anything that needs to be regulated. You've done a good job with my energies. Oh my God, don't make me cry. Don't make me cry. I'm emotional right now. It's been a very emotional 2 weeks for me too. So I feel you. I'm right there with you. You're like, why are you telling me things I've literally already thought? I'm like, because we work together. That's all. We've worked together so much within the last couple weeks on your energy that we're definitely connected. That is the blessing of working with someone that truly resonates with you. So I'm happy. I'm happy for you. Happy for us. Very good. Make sure that you are sitting up tall and straight. If you are concaving your chest, make sure that you are pushing your chest forward, expanding that heart space, opening up from the chest. Raise your chin. Feel the breath flow from within you and then out of you. Very good. I know that we were talking about rain in one of your sessions, and so I'm wondering if you had the chance to go out in the rain, because I'm sensing that again for you at this time. I'm sensing like little pitter patters right here on your shoulders. So maybe I'm just experiencing what you're feeling right now. If you're feeling a lot of the Reiki energy kind of around your neck, your chest, your shoulders, but it felt very much like rain energy, and it felt very purifying. Definitely felt very, very good. Okay, you said that you have had some opportunities to commune with the element of water. I can feel that within you. It's less of a need to do more. I mean, continue doing what feels best for you, but it was more of I could feel the benefits coming. And so that's very good. I feel like you have a very strong connection to water at this time, and I feel like it's just doing wonders for you. Very good. I'm going to infuse some Reiki symbols into some energy centers real quick. I haven't figured out which ones I should yet, so let me go ahead and communicate with your guides real quick. We're going to do the crown, the heart space, and the solar plexus. Kiara, I know that you've been doing a lot of grounding by going outside. I'm getting images of stones, using stones as well. And so if you have not used stones yet, make sure that you're using stones. You can ask me more about it later if you need to. But stones are actually a really great way to also commune with the energy of earth. And so I'm just sensing like the weight. It seems like the universe wants to bring you back down a little bit. We've done so much good work in kind of alleviating some of the pressures of the mind and everything like that. That again, we just need a little bit of reinforcement down into your feet, but nothing crazy, just a little bit to have you feeling fully present, fully here, and really start to radiate and beam a lot of this energy that you've cultivated outwards. And that's the great part about healing, which I don't often share with everyone, but this is a little bit of a special day since we're getting right back into the swing of things. So this message is for Kiara, but anyone else who's listening as well. One of the great benefits of energy healing and doing it consistently is that once we clear out all the gunk and once we regulate you and have you feeling like you again, or maybe you've never felt that kind of peace and balance and harmony before, so you're feeling just brand new, once you're at that point, you actually start to emanate so much more, and you start to just pour out so much of this energy that's overflowing within you, and you get to start to really see the reality of yours change on a level that it's never changed before. You really get to start to see the impact that you have in other people's lives. All of that beautiful ever-flowing energy benefits you continuously, but then you start to see it really reflect back to you in an external level that is almost unexplainable. And Kiara, I can sense for you that we're damn near at that point, and you're going to start to really see your impact, which is great. Because I know that this next chapter for you has a lot to do with you reaching out but to other people, for the benefit of other people. And so I sense that starting to arise within you, and it's a very beautiful feeling. So I'm getting excited for you over here. Let me go ahead and write those symbols because I have not already. That was just a download that came through. So let's go ahead for the crown, Reiki symbol here, heart space, and solar plexus. Beautiful. That's all that I have for you, Kiara. I'm going to go ahead and close you out. Awesome. I really don't have any recommendations for you because we already work together, so I already know what's next for us. Other than the stones on the feet, or maybe some of the egg cleanse for right around this area for you. Maybe even a little bit of like rose quartz or amethyst around the head underneath your pillow when you go to sleep. Other than that, no recommendations. Your energy is feeling really good. So I'm very happy that you, of course, came back and we got to connect after I've been gone for a while. And I hope that things are still going really positively over on your side of the world. You said stop. I have been telling myself I'm going to impact youth on a grand scale now. You really are. You're like, also my energy right now is what you suggested. I'm tired of doing. I'm just sitting still now. Very good. I'm happy to hear that. All right, we do have some more mini Reiki sessions coming on up, but we do have dogs who are like sniffing at the door, like, when are you gonna let me out? So it will get noisy. I have a third dog right now. Levi, he's always been a part of the family, but sometimes he sleeps over, so we're having a little bit of a sleepover, and he's a loud one, and he's a clingy one, so just get prepared. Please excuse any disruptions that we may have. But dogs will be dogs, and they have to kind of come out of the room because I can't have it in my heart for them to be in the room for so long. So give me 1 second, and we're going to get into the other mini Reiki healing sessions. Hello. Hi. All right. Hi, Fort says, I first discovered your Reiki sessions on YouTube around 2022. Mishi's like, oh, the little feet. I know. The little feet and the little kisses. Okay. Okay, Marissa said I signed up. Beautiful. I'm going to go and take a look at my list right now. Thank you everyone for being so patient, especially those who are waiting for a mini Reiki session. I truly appreciate your time. Let me go back into my list. Okay, so we have Marissa and then we have Michelle that's coming right after. So Marissa, for you, challenges right now are just anxiety. So let's go ahead and help soothe that for you. Let me know if you were still here. Tasha, how do I sign up tonight? Tasha, go to the link in my bio and click mini Reiki session and then fill out the form. Marissa, you're here. Yay. Okay, so I'm going to have you consent out loud in your head or even in the chat. Take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Okay. I am sensing something going on in the heart space. Give me a moment to fully tap in and see what's going on here. Ooh. The energy of resentment is coming up. Give me a second to tap in a little bit further. I'm sensing just some resentment. It feels just kind of like that darker, low frequency kind of energy, completely normal, but I do see that it's weighing down on your heart and it's being very taxing on you, whether you are very familiar with that or not. Sometimes we can hold resentments for such a long time that we get used to them, but that doesn't mean that they're not there or that they're not impacting us anymore. Right now, I do feel like it's there, it's impacting you. You could either feel very frustrated at this time, very bitter at this time, and I do feel like these resentments are towards a specific person. It feels perhaps maternal. It feels perhaps a little bit more on a more divine feminine side, but I'm not trying to label it anything right now. I just feel that energy there and it has some of those influences. So we're going to go ahead and see how we can calm and soothe some of those resentments, but it will take you. Sometimes resentments are deep-seated and we hold on to them very nearly and dearly. And so it's going to be up to you mostly today to release that as much as you can, let go of those resentments as much as you can, and really discover that energy of forgiveness within yourself, whether you have to forgive yourself or you have to forgive another person. Not saying that you're going to be able to forgive that one person who did you dirty and, you know, in an instant, but we can actually start the process of you becoming more comfortable with how it feels to let go so that we can at least work on it little by little. I also was feeling something going on for you in the sacral, and it almost feels the same. It almost feels the same. So there's definitely something going on. This could be someone that you were intimate with, or that you just share a lot of vulnerability with. You share a lot of connection with. I feel like you took a lot of time to nurture a particular person, and maybe that kind of chemistry has gone awry, and there are just still some lingering aspects to that within you. So with that being said, here's where the anxiety plays in. When we have those two areas of the heart space and the sacral being the holders of a lot of emotion, those are like two of the most emotional components of your energy centers, that can lead to you having having anxiety, if we're not flushing out, processing, and filtering those emotions through our body. If they are solid or stagnant within us, they have no chance to escape because we're so busy holding on to them, or we just have conditioned ourselves for so long to hold on to them that we don't even know what it feels like to let go comfortably. That can inspire a lot of anxiety in our being. So once we do this healing today, I definitely want to hear some of your feedback in the next few days to see how your anxiety levels have been, because it doesn't really feel like, oh, the pressures of work or the pressures of, money. It feels it feels different. It has a different kind of undertone to it. So we're definitely going to work on the heart space for you. We're definitely going to work on the sacral for you. And if there's anything else that comes up, I will make sure to touch on it. And right now, your higher self is telling me about your crown. So we'll get into some energies of the crown too. So that is my spiel. Sometimes I like to start with that so that when I get to the healing, we can just do the healing and I don't have to talk at the same time. So let's have you continue to breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. You said sounds spot on. Good. Okay. Good to know that we're there together. Keep breathing in through the nose, out the mouth. Excuse the dogs. Go ahead and take your hands at this time, rub them together so that they're feeling nice and warm. Breathe into them 3 times. Place them on your heart space. Infuse some love, some peace, some understanding, and some forgiveness through the palms of your hands into your chest, into your heart space, and allow that beautiful feeling to cultivate here as you continue to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth, and allow that energy to sink further and further and further down through your tummy, your solar plexus, reaching all the way down to your sacral, so right underneath your navel by your hips. And if you can push any further, allow that forgiveness energy to come all the way down through your knees and your feet. But if you can only manage to get that energy down to your sacral, then we've done more than enough. But just in case, to push a little further if we can. And the pushing further is just your awareness of that forgiveness energy, your awareness of letting go of these resentments as much as you comfortably can at this time. And when I say to push them down through the bottoms of your feet, it's just to allow yourself to properly discharge those energies. So when you are out in nature, you're grounding through skin to earth contact. You can do this exact same process outside of the Reiki session, or while you're watching your replay, you can do it again outside in nature and allow all of those resentments to be discharged from your root through the bottoms of your feet. Very good. You might start to feel lightheaded now. That is perfectly fine, perfectly normal. If you're feeling cold chills, also that's perfectly fine and normal. There there are a lot of energies that are shifting within you at this time, so give yourself kindness and give yourself some grace. I'm also sensing some things going on in your lower back on the right hand side, so I'm not sure if you've been physically feeling some sort of discomfort or pressure in that area. And if you have, then you can take your hands, if they are not back on your lap after being in your heart space, you can take your hands, rub them together, blow into them again 3 times, and place both hands on your lower back and just infuse more energy there. Very good. Take in 3 more deep breaths. I'm going to go ahead and write some Reiki symbols on those 3 areas that we touched on today. The crown, the heart space, the sacral, you might start to feel some electricity or static shocks or some sort of sharper pains around that lower back or that sacral at this time. Perfectly normal. We are just charging it. Again, if you can, push it down through the bottoms of your feet. You've got it. Use your breath. Use your diaphragm in through the nose. We're going to spend a little bit more time here on the sacral before we let you go today. Take 2 more deep breaths right here. You can release your hands if you have not already. Good. Beautiful. So for you, I definitely suggest the element of earth. Like we already mentioned, allowing yourself to have skin to earth contact to discharge any of these resentments and even the anxiety that's happening within your body, and expelling that out into the earth where she will then absorb it. She has very magnetic energy, Mother Nature, and so when she will detox you, she will then recalibrate you, and that's going to have you feeling a lot more secure, a lot more present, and it's going to eliminate that anxiety. But now we know more of what that root cause of the anxiety actually is. Anxiety is never a root cause. It is always a symptom. It is always the second half of something that is going on somewhere else in the body or in the emotions. So now we at least know where a lot of that anxiety was presenting itself and where it was originating. Now you have that awareness, so go do with that awareness what you will. I will say that if you're looking for recommendations to maintain the healing work that we're doing after the session, I do have some options for you. The first one is just the Protect Your Energy video, which goes over using the 5 elements. So earth was the one that we spoke on today. But if you watch that video and see what the elements can do for you, you're going to want to make sure that you have all 5 of those elements in balance as well. And so that is the Protect Your Energy video. I would also suggest the Unblocked program. So this is my more advanced program. This is going to really, really benefit you because of the resentments that I'm sensing in your heart space. I could also feel that there could be more resistance, so fear, doubt, lack, or worry when it comes to loving yourself or loving others. So if you have been trying to have a more healthy and positive relationship with yourself, or if you've been trying to manifest a partner, or you're trying to manifest a healthy family dynamic, or even trying to manifest business partners or new friends, this is going to be one of the programs that helps you the most with this. And so with this program, not only do we help you understand what's going on with you energetically, but I am giving you full-blown Reiki healing sessions once a month so that you're able to actually heal from the inside out, but heal from the outside in with my guidance. We have one-on-one Zoom chats where we talk about what's going on and then get you on that path to just allowing yourself to love yourself better and to no longer hold on to some of those resentments that could be keeping you from experiencing the love and the joy that you really do deserve. So it is application only. I will send you that application to see if you're a good fit to heal together. If for whatever reason that program seems a little bit too much for you at this time, maybe you've never had a mentor before or a coach before and you're looking for something a little bit smaller to dip your toes into, just let me know and I have that program ready for you as well. But I do suggest the Unblocked program as like the primary suggestion at this time for you. So thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energy. Everything else that I have to say or share is going to be through an email after today's session, which will probably get to you by tomorrow. So thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and close you out if I have not already. Beautiful. You said I feel ready for bed. I will check them out. Beautiful. Good, good, good. Hi, Courtney. How are you? All right, let me go ahead and close these blinds. Could you hear too? Like, okay, obviously we had my dog Levi bark, but then you heard Yuffie like, shh, she's on a live stream, like relax yourself. And like Levi is a dog who will like stand up, sorry baby, he will stand up and walk around and like pace a couple times out of like nervous energy, but as soon as Yuffie growled at him, he went and laid down like a nice good boy Levi. And he stayed quiet for the rest of the session. So that's just so crazy to me. I love seeing my dogs check each other. You see this paw? You see this one miniature paw trying to get my attention? All right, we're gonna get through these mini Reiki sessions, but I'm gonna close these curtains first. Let's get into it. Are you entertaining the crowd, Mr. Happy? While I'm gone? Hey, baby. Did you eat? Did you eat your dinner? Did you? That look says no. Okay, so we have Michelle, and then after we have Tasha. Anyone else who is looking to get a mini Reiki healing session, make sure that you are signing up. It is first come, first serve. After Tasha, all of the mini Reiki sessions are going to be sent through your email because I will have to go and get myself some dinner very soon. Hi. Michelle, it's nice to see you again. Very, very nice. And so your area of concern right now is just focus. So you're wanting to implement a little bit more focus into your life. Lay down, baby. Lay down, my lovey. Right here. Lay down. Okay. So Michelle, if you are still here, I'm going to have you consent out loud in your head or even in the chat. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. What's going on? Woo, yeah. A lot of overactivity in the crown, in the third eye. I literally feel the energy of being disheartened in the heart space. It feels like your heart is split, but it doesn't feel heartbroken. It feels like the energy of desire being in two different spaces that may oppose one another. And then your solar plexus is trying to speak to me, saying that like you are just downright tired. So like I think in a very physical way, you are very tired, and some of that energy, some of that desire that you have in the heart space wants to just like lay down and just like relax. And then you have other desires that want to push you forward. And I feel like because of the overactivity going on in the crown and the third eye, there isn't a great plan of action to do either. So you may be feeling stuck in a kind of limbo space where you're always being hard on yourself because you're not doing some desires, but then you know that it's equally important to have rest and like lay down, and it's okay to have slower moments or slower momentum in life. So I just kind of feel that complexity and the differences between those two things. You said, yes, I can't get anything done. And you're like, yes, I'm a mess. You're not a mess, I promise. It just feels like that. But let's go ahead and clean up a little bit where we can. So those were just the biggest energy centers that called out to me at this time. So we really, really, really for you want to make sure that we're focusing in on, excuse me, my technology decided to stop working. Open Spotify. We really want to make sure that we are grounding that energy downwards. We're going to allow ourselves to feel a lot more secure, feel a lot more relaxed, feel a lot more restored with where we are right now. Because if your body is physically tired and then your mind is mentally tired, focus is just not going to be on the agenda for you. So we want to make sure that we are accessing the amount of relaxation that you need on a very physical level first, and then incorporate some rules to releasing for the mental body as well. And so I know that you've caught a lot of my live streams. I'm sure that you've heard me talk about the rules to releasing for all of the energetic bodies, but you really want to focus in on having some sort of movement practice for the physical body and releasing the stress, releasing the anxiety to rest and restore yourself. But also for the mental body, you really want to focus in on expressing yourself in a creative way, allowing yourself to have moments where you're in the zone, where you're in a flow that doesn't take a lot of your mental energy to do so. So this could also mean for you to really regulate a lot of the mental stimulation you have going on right now. So it may be time to reduce some screen time. It may be time to reduce some of the reading that you've been doing, especially if you've been doing maybe a lot of research for work and stuff like that. Like if you know that at work you have to be like sharp in your mind, and then at home you still have to be sharp in your mind to do other things, give yourself some sort of buffer, give yourself some sort of actual break in your day where you get to just like release what the heck is going on in your mind by expressing yourself creatively, where it doesn't have a due date, it doesn't have a timeline, it's just pure expression, it's pure flow. So whatever that is for you, that could be playing piano, that could be again some yoga. Figure out what that is for you, what feels best for you, and make sure that it's a standard in your day that has to be accomplished. And I don't want you to look at it as another task or responsibility that you have to have, because then your mind is going to go crazy yet again. Give yourself the reassurance that you're dedicating that portion of your day to releasing the overwhelm so that you can get into a space where you are more focused. So let's bring back the music, and then we'll get into the healing. Okay. So breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. I'm gonna go ahead and close you out, Michelle. Thank you so much for being so nice during the distractions. When I edit this and upload it to YouTube, I'm gonna put some music overlaying it, so when you watch the replay over and over again, you don't have to get jarred and startled every single time. So that way you have a smoother playback when you're listening to it. So that's why I just was like, there's barking, I'm going mute, so that we could just put some music on it and have it packaged straight away for you so that it's better when you re-listen to it. But with that being said, Michelle, remind me, are you in my Beyond Balance program? For some reason I was like, yes you are, but then I was also like, wait, is she? I think you're just accustomed to getting a lot of these mini Reiki sessions. So with that being said, if you are not in Beyond Balance, that's definitely going to be one of my suggestions for you. You said, yes, I can't even finish it. Okay, so you are. Yes, that I was like, you have to be. I was like, what's in my mind? You're like, I can't even finish it. No focus. Don't worry about that. How about we just do the Reiki sessions in there instead? So let me give you a little formula right now. If you can, I know it's a lot, but it's also I'm minimizing it for you, so it's like not a lot. So if you can, do 5 days. Do, if you can, Monday through Friday, or pick whatever 5 days works best for you, where I'm gonna say for you, I guess you'll have to pick what time works best for you, because I'm not sure what your schedule is, but after you wake up or right before you go to bed, choose one of those times, okay? And it can change during the 5 days, but do the Reiki distance healing that I have for you for the physical body for 5 days. And then after those 5 days are up and we're on to the next week, then again, in the AM or in the PM, right before you're going to bed or right after you wake up, do the emotional body, just the Reikis. Don't even do the modules. Don't even focus on the practices or techniques. Just focus on the Reiki energy healing. So then we're getting you consistent, right? We're getting you that time slot. It's at least 20 minutes of your day. It's really not that much that we're asking for, but you signed up for that program because you wanted an outcome, right? But if your focus is not letting you get that outcome and we have to tackle the focus, we're gonna modify this for you. So again, 5 days of the physical Reiki, another 5 days of the, give yourself a 2-day break, another 5 days of the emotional Reiki, 2-day break, another 5 days of the mental Reiki, and see how that feels. By that time, things should really already start working for you. Things should start working off the first week, but once we already have healed enough of the physical body, then the emotional body, when we get to the mental body, which is a lot of this focus and that overactivity for you, you will start to feel more significant benefits from there. And then you can do 2 days off again and then finish it out with the 5 days of the spiritual Reiki. Now you also have this Reiki session. In any moment that you are like, well, maybe I'm kind of sick and tired of doing one of those, let me pop in this one that I have. Do whatever feels good for you, but see how consistent you can be. This is not a challenge for you to set up in your mind and then be like, oh, I'm going to worry about it. It's a challenge for you to just see how consistent you can be, how disciplined you can be. And if you have a couple missteps, that is fine. But if the only homework that you have is to sit and do nothing and relax, sit and do nothing and relax, and allow me to help you from the outside in for a bit. And then you can maybe do one module, one practice whenever you're feeling ready for it. But I would definitely say in 5 days, I want to hear from you what the experience has been, and don't feel shy. If I don't hear back from you in 5 days, something in me will go like boop, 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 and I will be emailing you very quickly like, hey, where you been? How's it going? No shame in the game, but I am here as your mentor and your coach to keep you consistent, to keep you disciplined, and I want you to have the benefits that you're seeking. And so let's make sure that we're on the same page about it. I know you can do it. You got this. It's the easiest part of the program, is just to sit and relax and heal. So let's see how you do. I have all the faith in the world for you, but that is my only suggestion. I don't have any more resources or recommendations because you already got that resource and recommendation. So thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energy. And I think I already closed you out, but just in case, close you out again. And yeah, we'll keep up and we'll see how things go. I'm going to read some of the comments before we get into our next session. Tasha, should I have my eyes open or closed? Whatever makes you feel the most relaxed is totally fine. Breezy, you handle the barking so well. I love hearing the little paw clicks when they walk around. I know, I'm so used to the barking. And like Levi, he, a little furry monster baby, the loudest bark ever, like penetrate your soul. That bark will just get you, like from the depths of your sleep. He will bark and you'll be like, whoop, fully awake, like best alarm clock ever. I swear, it's like having a shot of espresso, like right there in that instant whenever he barks. God bless his soul. He's got the loudest freaking bark ever. So yeah, thanks for everyone for handling that with me. So we have Tasha, who is next. Yay! Thanks for being so patient. I know that we've taken some time, but I don't like to have these mini Reiki sessions and rush through them. It doesn't make sense for me. I don't like to rush through the readings. I don't like to rush through the energy healing that's being done. It's like I'm going to give you guys my full attention no matter what, no matter how many people are in line or what time I got to go eat dinner, but we're fine. No shade, no shade. I'm just throwing jokes. I'm throwing jokes. But if anyone else would like a mini Reiki healing session today, then definitely sign up for one. You will get them in your email after the live stream ends, because right now we are finishing up with Tasha for the night. And so if you would like to have a mini Reiki session, go to the link in my bio, click mini Reiki session, and then let me know what your area of concern or manifestation is. From there, you will expect to see in your inbox a little video from me doing exactly what we're doing right here, right now, but without everyone else on the live stream. So it's a little bit more private too. So if that has also been something that has held you back from having a mini Reiki session, it being so public and you're more of a private person, you can always get a mini Reiki session and let me know that you prefer it to be in email instead, and we can always make that happen for you too. So MX, how are you today? I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. I'm feeling so good. Okay, so Tasha, I like the way that you spell your name as well. So anxiety for a new role at work. Okay, we can definitely work on that for you. All right, Tasha. So I'm going to have you consent out loud in your head or even in the chat. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. What's going on? What's going on? I see a very strong mental block right now for you. And I'm trying to sense where the root is coming from. Okay. So let me know how accurate this is, but I feel like you've almost been punishing yourself lately for perhaps past failures. And the trigger could be this new role at work. So if you have a new role at work that you're feeling is maybe outside of your normal skill level, maybe it is exceeding your skill level, or it's a completely new skill, or maybe you are just going to be thrown in a different environment. It's going to be a different dynamic, maybe even a different like physical environment, not just like one socially, but one where your actual space is different. You have to drive further or whatever it is. I do sense that some of that is triggering what's going on within you, and I feel truly that you are like punishing yourself emotionally in some way, shape, or form. So how that can manifest is self-sabotaging behavior. How that can manifest is putting yourself down through your self-talk, or through how you are projecting and painting this picture of your new reality to other people. So for instance, if you are talking to friends or family or your partner about this new role and you keep putting yourself down about it, or you keep saying how this new role is like so big and there's so much pressure, or you keep allowing yourself to like paint yourself in a way that is just so untrue about you, you gotta stop. You said, I'm the first woman in this role with lots of new responsibilities without lots of support. Okay, so I'm understanding a little bit more how deep this is for you, and that you're like, don't want to mess anything up, but also feeling like you don't have anyone to rely on at the same time. So you may have to be your best support system at this time. And right now there is a sense of either self-sabotage or even bullying. And I don't feel that you're being extra intentional about it, because who wants to say, yes, I'm like purposefully like saying mean things about myself. But what can happen is that when we are preoccupied with a lot of things going on and we're trying to navigate the transitions of new changes, it can just be something that is conditioned within us. And so that little voice that you're hearing in your head may not even really truly be you. It could be the other people that you've had in your past who have bullied you before or who have put you down before. So for instance, if you have had a past experience with a boss who has put you down for not doing your work or not being on time or not making enough sales or whatever it is, that little voice could still be stuck within you somehow. And then this trigger of a new job and the anxiety and the transitional period and the changes with everything could be allowing that one little voice to come out and be louder. And the more that you listen to that voice, the louder it gets, and so on and so forth. So it doesn't necessarily mean or have to be you that is like self-sabotaging and like putting all the things. Like it could be the energies of the past haunting you a little bit, to put it in a metaphorical sense and paint that picture in that way. So what we can do right now, because that was just a lot of like spirit message, what we can do right now is help you relax the most that we possibly can in this time that we have together. And I will write some Reiki symbols in your crown, in your third eye, to help imprint more of a positive note on you. So in those times of anxiety, in those times of change, in those times where you don't feel like you have the support, hopefully that noise and that voice is going to be louder within you other than the other voices. With that being said, doing some confidence building activities in the meantime is going to be something that helps you a lot. So what is it that you're good at? Do it a lot more often. And when you are able to see yourself progress in a skill that you're already good at, or progress in a new skill that you're learning to develop, and maybe you're still making some mistakes, but you're still like very happy to do it because it's more of a fun activity. It's not something that people are waiting on you to do. You get to do it out of the pure joy of your heart. When you have more examples of that, and when you're cultivating more of that energy, you then have the option to infuse that into the future role that you're doing. And so this is how we become a master of our own energy. This is how we play with energy a lot more often. Instead of just trying to sit down and meditate and think happy thoughts, we can actually cultivate some of the energy that we're needing. So if you need some more support, be as supportive as you possibly can to yourself and every single other thing that you do outside of work, and then be more confident in every single other thing that you do outside of work, and then harness that energy and infuse it into work when it's time to step up to the plate. And I guarantee you, you're going to see a significant difference in how you show up in that role, but also how you embody yourself, which is really cool. So definitely think about how you are embodying yourself right now. And then in the next couple of days, when you're making those little tweaks and little changes, see how different you feel and how different you talk about yourself and everything like that, because things are definitely going to be better for you. You said, I am a recovering perfectionist. This will also help with that as well. So when it comes to perfectionism as well, sometimes it is you not allowing yourself to... let me rephrase. Sometimes it's you not accepting the truth of who you are and the fullness of who you are. And it's great to have mistakes sometimes, because mistakes are how we learn. It's great to release the pressure that we put on ourselves as much as we can when we are stepping into a role too that we've never done, before. Like, give yourself some grace. And so when it comes to perfectionism, I often tell my clients to talk to their inner child, because how could you look a child in the face and be like, you did this for the first time and you suck at it, how dare you? Like, that would never happen. So why do you feel comfortable doing that to yourself? Because you also have an inner child within you as well. Your inner child is not just there when you're playing and having a good time or when you're feeling sad. Your inner child is going to work with you as well. Your inner child is going to the grocery store with you. Your inner child is going to sleep with you every single night. And so there's still a part of you, whether they are the primary part in that moment or not. And so allow that inner child to feel safe and secure within your own being first. And that is also going to give you a lot more confidence when you're in that new role, because if something goes wrong and you're making a mistake, it could be a happy accident instead of you being very rude or mean or negative to yourself in that moment. So remember, in times where you're catching yourself be a perfectionist, tune back into that inner child and be like, okay, how would I treat my inner child at this time? Like, how would I walk them through this mistake? How would I walk them through this experience? How would I teach them this lesson? How would I show them a better way to do it next time? And how can I just be kinder to that inner child because they're going through it with me? And I think that'll help you in a very meta way, but also a very practical way as well. And you said, love that. Cool. So spiel's over. Let's go ahead and get into your actual healing. So I know that was, again, a lot of spirit message. I'm going to tap into your energy centers real quick and see what's going on there as well. So for the energy centers, a lot of crown stuff, of course. Crown being our mentality, our connection to collective wisdom, our connection to source energy, creator energy, universal energy. That is a bit overactive at this time, so we're just focusing on honing it back in, reaching more of a balanced state of being. From there, a blocked third eye, so not being able to see the truth of certain things, not being able to project a very clear picture of the future for yourself or have a very strong and focused plan moving forward. Throat space underactive, the way that you speak to yourself, the way that you speak to others, the way that you express yourself and communicate, that's being impacted at this time. And then the heart space. The heart space is where I'm feeling a lot of the emotion. And I would say it's nearing a blocked state. It's not fully blocked, but it's definitely nearing a blocked state. The heart space wants a lot more freedom, so breaking free of the chains that you're putting onto yourself. You're the one who put them there, so you have all of the power to take them off. Sometimes I know it sounds much easier than it is to actually do it, but I promise you, when you remember that you were the one who put those walls up, or you were the one who put those chains in place, the one who's putting that barrier around the heart space, if you remember that you were the one who did it, sometimes that awareness alone can take it off just like that. So I want to put that power back into your own hands as we're sitting here together to heal. The element of air is coming through for you to tap into that element to help sweep away any of the lingering energies that are no longer serving you, to help you feel that expansion and that freedom in the heart space. Breath work will help as well, of course, that is the element of air, but also stepping out into nature when it's very windy and connecting to the air element while you are there, closing your eyes and feeling nothing but the sensation of the wind hitting you, and allow the wind to hit you and just break apart anything and carry away anything that, again, is no longer serving you. So if that is the perfectionist energy, if that is the feelings of lack of support, if that is the feeling of anxiety, allow the air element to come through and just carry it away for you. Also hearing your spirit guides say, do more things just for the hell of it, like literally a quote. I'm not sure if that's something that you say to yourself a lot, or if that is a quote that's in your family, or a quote in a movie that you watch a lot, but they emphasize, say it like this, do things just for the hell of it. So whatever that means to you, make sure that you're incorporating more joy in your life right now, in this time of transition. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Very good. I'm getting the sensation that you are energetically feeling very tender and raw at this time. So I'm just going to write some Reiki symbols on your energy centers. And so I'm not sure if you've ever had a Reiki healing session done before, just one-on-one, but sometimes this can happen. That's totally fine. So your spirit guides and your energy is letting me know that we've done enough of the healing for today. We don't want to overwhelm you by any means. Just know too, though, to drink a lot of water after this session, give yourself some rest and relaxation. Sometimes if this is the first Reiki healing session, or if it's just been a long time since you've had a healing session, it could just mean that you are trying to adjust physically to all of the energy shifts that are happening at this time. So I want to be kind to your body and kind to your energy and respect the wishes of your spirit guides. So I'm just going to send you off with some extra Reiki healing symbols. And then of course you can rewatch this next time and then go through it whenever you feel like you need to. You can take one more deep breath in. And out. Very good. I'm going to go ahead and close you out. Your sleep is going to be very good today. Like I said, you may start to feel energetically raw. And so with that being said, give yourself a lot of grace. So imagine like when you get a tattoo and it starts to get irritated and starts to feel very like, raw. Or when you just like have some sort of wound and you're like, oh, it's just like, oh, to the touch. It's just very, very sensitive. Energetically and emotionally speaking, that's what I'm sensing within you at this time. And so whether you are actually experiencing it right now here in this moment or not, it can come up throughout the next few days. So give yourself like a nice warm blankie, maybe go into a bath, cozy up, get warm, and really treat yourself like you just got a wound treated or something like that, because I do feel like we were able to penetrate so deeply with the Reiki energy, but because of that, we have to know when to back off as well. And I feel like this was the perfect time for you. So with that being said, if you're feeling a little bit emotionally raw, give yourself as much warmth as you possibly can. So if that is nice soothing words or little affirmations or mantras that you want to say to yourself, or even just getting physically warm and getting a little bundled up, maybe if you have a furry friend, go ahead and cuddle with them when you're feeling that way. Just know that can happen within the next couple days or so. But then after that, you're going to be feeling very, very, very strong and very, very energy boost. Like, whoop, it's going to go just straight up from there. But sometimes when we heal, we have to kind of go in cocoon mode for just a little bit and self-soothe before we're able to then go and take on the world again. So Tasha, thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energy in the way that I did and trusting me with your energy in general. Moving forward, some recommendations for you. Definitely the Protect Your Energy video. That's something that I recommend to everyone, just because it does show you how to use the 5 elements to cleanse your energy, protect your energy. And then we talked about the element of air, which I kind of gave you some tips and ways to use that to help you maintain the healing that we're doing today. But it also gives you more information of the rest of the elements, which are very important to keep in balance within your own being as well. I would also suggest the Beyond Balance program. This is one of my best starter programs if you're looking for more of a routine and a regimen to get you started in your healing journey, and feeling very confident in that. So basically it's just 4 weeks. It's a 30-day little regimen that you can try. And with that being said, these are just the best stepping stools of energy healing that I have to offer to help you reduce stress, reduce anxiety, regulate your nervous system, no matter the kind of chaos that's happening in your home life, work life, or even social life. So that is Beyond Balance in a nutshell. But if you need more information on what that program actually is, then I'll send that to you through email as well. So thank you so much for, again, having a little session with me. I appreciate you. Yes, beautiful in your message. For sure. Thank you so much. And then we do have someone else who has signed up. However, that is the last one that I'm going to do on the actual live stream. So I'm going to see who it was that did sign up during that time. And that was Neely. Okay, so perfect, Neely. I do see your form here and your submission here. What I'm going to do is have your session be off of the live stream. So make sure that you're looking in your inbox. I will try to get that to you as early as like midday or even early evening tomorrow so that you have that ready for you to go and you can rewatch it, replay it as many times as you like. It'll just have to be off of the live stream because I hit my time for today. So everyone, thank you so much for joining in on today's live stream. I hope that you got some insights. If this is your first time watching me, then hello. I'm glad that you're part of the community now at this time. If those of you who have been here for a while and have seen me come on these live streams over and over and over again, are ready to step more into your healing journey, and you're looking for a mentor and you're looking for a coach, allow me to be that for you and to guide you through the process of your healing journey. Some ways to stay connected to me are to follow me here on TikTok or even follow me over on Instagram, where we get a little bit more nuanced through my posts and my stories about all the ways that you can heal yourself and start to feel better after times of trauma or times of feeling very triggered. You can go to the link in my bio and sign up for a mini Reiki session. It'll just be sent to you in your inbox afterwards. And of course, through the link in my bio as well, you're able to see my programs. And so one of the best programs that you'll hear me talk about a lot is Beyond Balance. And that's a great program for you if you are looking to regulate your nervous system and reduce stress and anxiety. So I would suggest to check that out. If you have any questions for me though, before you do any of those things, then make sure that you're reaching out through DM and I will reply to you at my earliest convenience. So thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.